Hi everybody. Thanks for joining me in my studio. This is Judy Parcell. I want to talk a little bit about this drawing because there's a story behind it. A couple of my neighbors decided to go in together and open a little convenience store. There was a building that had been empty for a while, and it was cute like this. It had a Wild West facade on it, and it had a sign on it that said Plug-in Jug. The history behind the building is that it was from the 1850s. It was located in another area in Lewiston originally, but it was a little grocery store or hardware store or whatever that helped the miners and the locals have a place to shop. Now, it remained Plug-in Jug up till I think it was 2017, and then the owners retired and took the name with them. And when this new couple, a couple of people opened this up, they called it Smokehouse Market. Now, I was very excited about it as they were opening it at the beginning of the pandemic, and I tend to be very vulnerable. So I asked the owner, one of the owners, when he went shopping in Redding, California, if he could shop for me if I gave him a list, and that I would help him build his business. And he said, sure, that'll work out great. So we struck the arrangement, and when it first opened, didn't have a whole lot, but they were slowly building their inventory. And today they have an ATM machine, they got ice chests, and you can buy beer and wine and all kinds of stuff in there. Fishing tackle, you can get a fishing license, all kinds of things. It's really expanded, it's done very well, and I was very thrilled for them. They're very nice people. Well, they decided also to expand that business, and I want to show you what the store looked like before I move on with that. Anyway, what they did was, here's the front porch, and they put a couple of rockers there. Sometimes I sit there and talk to Clint, and he's the guy that is the partner for this store. And he had built shutters to close off the windows when they close at night, but these have chalkboards on them, and it lists what they feature in the store itself. There's a fish over the door, and then this little item, I think I recall this from my childhood. It's an old miner, barefooted miner, coming up to Plug-in Jug to get his jugs filled with whiskey. So you know that they had at least tobacco and whiskey and maybe gunpowder and a few other things that these people really could use at that period of time. So I just think that is so cute. Now here's a close-up of those shutters, and they put a chalkboard on it. And of course they added an ATM, and there's EBT there. But what they feature is smoked meat sandwiches, salads, take-and-bake pizza, and enchiladas. Now, these aren't just pre-packaged things. These are all very nicely cooked up for you and hand-built. This is all home cooking. Very, very good. And that was how they expanded their business. Now here's a couple of kids buying they got their fishing license here, and they got a fish. I think that's so cute. And they're all excited about that. Now the other part that they expanded is called J&J Smoking Barbecue and Catering. They'd been around before, but in another location, and Jared, who's the other partner, loves to smoke meats and cook good beans and make pork bellies and all kinds of good things. And he's a very, very colorful guy. And this John and Jarrett formed this partnership, and John built these smokers. See if I can show that to you. Yeah. Anyway, look at this smoker. These are huge. And they stack the meats in there and they smoke them. And with that, they make their sandwiches, their take and bake pizzas, their tacos, all of it. It's just so wonderful to experience the fragrances there. Here's some of the foods they make. This pizza is my favorite. It's artichoke hearts, black olives, cheese. These are cucumbers. These are artichokes, and any kind of meat he might want to put in there. But he makes his own dough, and they're wonderful. It's absolutely fresh and wonderful. Then these little lovelies, I've yet to try these. These are his tacos that you can order. Like get 3 and a lime to go with it. Oh, delicious stuff. So anyway, the whole package they put together and all the hard work they put in it inspired me to redo the painting or the drawing. And so I added J&J smoking onto the grocery store. I moved the guy with all the jugs up here. He was down here somewhere. I put a rocker in. And this is Angel. Angel is a great big sleepy lab that loves to greet everybody. And this is me walking in the store shopping. The fish that was over the door I put up here, and I put sporting goods up there. And because of room, I took the menu that's on the chalkboard here and just put it out here, and it tells you the smoked meat salads, take and bake pizza, enchiladas, beer and wine. Another little sign I put here was tourist information, and you get ice. There I am, I'm all happy. And here are these people that are just anxious to get their food from J&J's. And this is Jared. Jared. Had to put him in there. I should have Clint in the rocking chair here, but he does work hard. He doesn't have much time to rock. And then, last but least, I had to put a 1940s truck in there with a dog in the back. So there you have it. Here's the plug and jug guy. Anyway, I want to thank you for coming to my studio and letting me share this story with you. You have a wonderful day.